I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson, you know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button.
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like
no more, but before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip, a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on the students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. Finally, we went to riding the fence. And Mario like, come on,
There's 2 cats. No, you can hustle in many ways. There's 2 cats in high school.
this is the coldest fucking thing that's going on, Mom. These the realest niggas out
Yeah, you already know.
Like, for real, like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of a woman, and I know if I know my woman.
What, dummy?
Let's go. Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always gonna be somebody at the table with me. Today we got Shay in the building and Burl T. What's going on, Burl?
What up?
Okay, I was making sure you weren't muted. Good. So this is the Smartest Dumb People. We were supposed to have a show yesterday for Tap In Tuesday, but the internet was down. And it was not that I didn't pay my motherfucking bill. It's Cox Cable. Because everybody like, man, pay your internet bill, whoopie-whoop. It's Cox Cable, man. Cox Cable has been having major outages at my spot for a while now. I don't know why, but I think I'm going to call and complain to get my bill lower. You know, I got to do some black people shit. Call and get my, well, no, white people do that shit too. They'll call and get their bill lower.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so look, this is the Smartest Dumb People. Tap In Tuesday. We got a lot to talk about. We rushed. So we were late today because traffic was bad. I got off work at 6 today. I worked an oddball fucking shift at my new job, which was wild. And I told my boss, never again. No, motherfucker, never again. You ain't having me to schedule no goddamn 6 p.m. to no 6 p.m. That don't even sound like some shit I would do. I'm a 7 to 3 guy. Like I told my boss, that's old folk hours. We work regular shifts around here. But yeah, Carl, you were stuck in traffic too, huh?
Yeah, I was stuck in traffic, unfortunately. You know, I was rushing. I had to get the kid something to eat. Oh, my Lord, I was so offended. I was rushing to make this happen, so hopefully everybody can appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, we all, I mean, like I said, we all had shit going on today, and we still was able to make it happen. This is not our regular day on a Wednesday, but shout out to Shay and Barl for showing up, being team players, because we needed this show to pop. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty, because this shit is all over the internet. It's only right we start with that. But before we do that, Shay, how your week been?
Good. I had a girls trip over the weekend, so I've been recouping all week.
Okay. Shay been posting a lot of stories. I feel like a brother. I feel like a brother watching his sister at this point. I'd be like, girl, you gonna put some clothes on.
It's a whole different person.
Carl, how your week been?
My week been cool, you know what I'm saying? I just been grinding, trying to stay consistent at what I do, just to, you know, keep my financial situation at where it's at.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to I'm a little bit off track financially, which is rare for me because I nigga was going hard for a couple of years and shit was looking good. I was out here on some master trick daddy shit, so I'm trying to get some get back. But yeah, life is good. I ain't got no complaints, so I've been on a diet. If y'all can't tell, I'm wearing a little shirt today, and I feel kind of slim. I feel kind of slim down today. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel kind of slim today. But the diet is not going well. It's not going well. I didn't eat motherfucking chicken wings, pizza, and I just be ready to just. I'm so disappointed in myself.
The only way that I can stick to my meal plan is not have none of that shit in the house. I literally, if you look at my freezer and like my refrigerator, it's all healthy stuff, and that's what keeps me on track. If I have the temptation, I'm giving in every time.
I might need to do that. I bought a bunch of healthy shit. I haven't even made my fucking protein shakes. I bought a bunch of fruit and shit. Trying to do it. I did it for the gram though. I ain't even hold you. I did it for the gram. It was not real. You gotta
do it. So, it wasn't real? Damn, that's cold-blooded. Hey, listen, health should always be real. Health should always be real, dude. But I'm gonna tell you something. In order to lose weight, you gotta learn how to not appreciate food. Because I realized something. I really appreciate food, my nigga. Like I really appreciate getting loaded. and then enjoying a good meal. I do. It's
I mean,
like
I will
entertainment
say
for me.
this. One thing I'm proud about with my diet is I can just tell I'm very healthy. Like it's hard to explain, but like for me to be the age I am, man, I feel like I can run with the best of them. Like me and my dad. So I don't know if y'all been watching my story, but me and my dad, we are beefing heavily right now. My dad wants to race me, and he won't stop looking at me without saying some shit like, "I swear to God, I could beat you." Like it's getting personal. I'll just be sitting there like, "Yo, fat ass cake," but I'm like, I ain't even do that. Like, so me and my dad gonna eventually race. That's gonna happen for sure because he ain't gonna leave it down until he ain't gonna let it down until we actually race. And I guess him and his wife was in the parking lot and a fucking wheelchair fell out the back of his trunk and it was going fast. And his wife said, "Go get it, baby." Then he ran and got it. He feel like he can challenge me now. So ever since then, he been talking about he could beat me in a race. So I guess me and my dad gonna be racing soon. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get to the show.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you realize that if you haven't ran in a long time and you ain't used to running, on my mama, I seen people run unexpectedly, they fall every time. So hopefully you got your balance in order, and hopefully Big Anthony got his balance in order, because that's my uncle and I don't want to see nothing bad happen to him. But I seen your daddy. No, I seen your daddy. He look in shape. He look good. He look good.
My
He
dad,
look like the eye of the tiger. I don't know if you know that.
my dad,
How good your daddy look.
he work out every day, man. Like literally wakes up at 5 o'clock.
No, do he run though? It's a difference. You could
Yeah,
work out, but if you don't run, then you gotta run unexpectedly. It's a different type of circumstances that can happen. You could fall, you could trip. Hey, listen, I had to run before. Hey, listen, and it wasn't nice. It was very uncoordinated. My knee almost hyperextended my knee. It was bad, dude. It was bad when I had to run unexpectedly.
Let's get to the show, man.
Y'all sound old.
Like I said, man,
I'm
I feel
old,
like
Shay. I promise you I'm old. Hey, but listen, it's a state of mind. My mama just told me that.
It is a state of mind. That's what I'm saying. Like I really feel like I'm 25. I really feel like I'm 25. I'm not even bullshitting you. I know I'm joking, but I really feel young and athletic. I don't know actually why. I feel it.
No,
I know that.
I feel that too because my oldest is 18. He's about to be 19. I'm like, how? Because I ain't that old. I don't feel like I'm approaching 40.
Yeah.
40 around the corner for me, and it don't feel like it.
Shit, I don't even want to talk about being 40. Let's get to the show, man. So, Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty. So, I guess Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man had a disagreement over his contract. Pooh Shiesty, let me tell you something. That motherfucker different. He a different breed. First off, he went to jail for shooting at somebody, and wasn't he in jail for like attempted murder or some shit like that? He was in jail for attempted murder. Gets out, puts out a song, first day out. Goes to
Who?
Yo.
Wait, well, let's be accurate. Who you say was in jail for murder?
No, attempted murder. Pooh Shiesty.
Who? No,
Pooh
I don't think it was attempted murder. I think what he did was he robbed somebody with a Draco in Miami. He was trying to buy some shoes and he ended up shooting the dude in the ass. That I don't think it was attempted murder though. It was like assault or something.
I ain't gonna lie, Pooh Shiesty might be the realest one. I hate to use these terms, but everything he said in his songs, this nigga's doing in real life. Yeah. He might be the realest rapper out. That's sad. No rap cap. Yeah, so let's get to the show. Shout out to Big Frank in the building. Shout out to Isaac. Oh, I got a show with Isaac tomorrow. Shout out to Isaac. Isaac in the building. Carl, I'm on Isaac's show tomorrow, 7 p.m.
Yeah, I fuck with Red. I call him Red. I know who he is. That's Isaac. Hey, but I call him Red. Shout out to Red. Salute.
He says, yeah. Let's get to the show. So Pooh Shiesty, let's watch the news clip and then we'll have the conversation. We'll be right back with y'all.
Okay.
Development tonight in the arrest of Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty. He and 8 others are charged with kidnapping rapper Gucci Mane. Shiesty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., and another Memphis rapper known as Big 30 appeared in federal court today. Action News 5's Caitlin Miller was in the courtroom in downtown Memphis. So Caitlin, fill us in. What happened today?
Yeah, Joyce, so they're actually still in there, but what I can tell you is that a special agent from the FBI, Marcellus Hobbs, from the Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, took the stand, and defense attorneys for Lontrell Williams Sr., Pooh Shiesty's father, and Rodney Wright Jr., also known as rapper Big 30, asked Hobbs a key question. Is there any hard evidence, like video surveillance, showing either man possessing a gun or threatening anyone? And Hobbs said no. He also testified that no concrete evidence was found in Wright's car or Williams' homes when they were arrested. But even so, the judge ruled there is still probable cause for both men and all defendants who appear today based on cell phone data, outside surveillance video, and victim statements that stand uncontested. Right now, we're still waiting for the detention decision, so we're watching to see whether they'll be held or released as we move forward. Thanks, Joyce. This is Caitlin Miller, Action News 5.
All right, so that's the actual clip. Let's start with Shay. Ladies first. Shay, what do you think about the Pooh Shiesty situation?
I don't really think nothing about it. I think that the music industry is a crazy ass industry. They get real down and dirty for them contracts and stuff. I don't know. Some people were saying that Gucci is a snitch because he made a statement, and then other people are saying he isn't. I don't feel like he's a snitch, because I feel like a snitch is somebody who participated and then they get caught and want to get out of their sentence, and then so they tell on the other people who participated. He didn't necessarily participate in his own kidnapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily feel like he's a snitch, but I guess by street code maybe they look at it like that.
This is spot on where I was going to segue into another conversation about, is Gucci Man considered, if he told the police on Pooh Shiesty, is he considered a snitch? Carl, do you believe that Pooh Shiesty and the Gucci Man situation, do you believe that Gucci Man telling the police he's a snitch?
Well, what I want to do first and foremost is clarify what the difference between telling when you're a victim and being a snitch. I think, like Shay said, to piggyback off what she said, due to the fact that it was some business oriented, I think he's just telling that on what happened in the circumstances of being a victim. I don't think that he's necessarily a snitch. Snitching is when you conspire to do a crime with a group of individuals, and then you decide to tell to get out of the situation. So, do I think that Gucci Man is a snitch? No, I think he really on some grown man shit. I think Gucci Man is very careful who he hang with. I don't think he really go out to the clubs. I don't expect him to do nothing less than what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Do I condone even cooperating with the law? Absolutely not. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but this is business and there's a lot of money involved. I mean, it ain't like Gucci could go right down on Pooh Shiesty without being the number one suspect. So he got to be smart how he move. So I don't really necessarily even think I consider this snitching, because I know people that literally told to get off on cases and that is really considered snitches. So this situation, I just think that Gucci's being a grown man, and I think he got a wife and a family that he got to be responsible for. And I think it's important that he do conduct himself accordingly, because I think he's an example at this point.
I think that was well said, and I'll piggyback off of that. You said it perfectly. Gucci Man is on his grown man shit, and black culture and hip hop culture, whatever you want to call it, in the music industry, we got to stop glorifying motherfuckers growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, like even the situation I was in when the white dude came and banged on my door and called me a nigger, I didn't go upstairs and put my life in danger, even though I could have hurt him or put his life in danger. I did it the right way. I called the police. When you reach a certain age in life, man, again, me and you talk about this all the time. For me, bro, it's not even about ego anymore at this point in my life. I don't give a fuck if a nigga think I'm a coward. Come try me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Like, if I gotta do whatever I gotta do to survive and stay out here to take care of my kids. I can't do that trying to prove to some ignorant niggas that I'm from the streets. Regardless of how street I want to pretend to be, at the end of the day, I could lose my life or put myself in danger to where I'm going to jail behind trying to prove to. But we got to get rid of the idea of caring what motherfuckers think too. I got a good friend of mine, and I talked to her about like caring about what people think. You have to get out of that state of mind. You have to start thinking for yourself, not for what other people think, but for yourself. And so many people are caught up in the idea of what people think of them, but people don't give a fuck. Listen, I've been around some of the most shystiest, shadiest motherfuckers in my day. And ain't none of them been there for me when I really needed them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well,
go ahead, cuz. No, regardless
no,
of
what I
whatever
was gonna
you feel.
say is, hey,
Go ahead.
dude, we joke about it, but I told you that I always prepare for the worst case scenario, and you told me one day that you would prepare for the apocalypse. So this is just like preparing for the apocalypse. I just be ready for whatever that's gonna come my way. I don't ever think it's sweet. So I think that if you ever try to run up on me, just know that I'm prepared. I hope you are.
Yeah.
Cause hey, listen, it ain't gonna never be no easy task. And I ain't in the streets. I'm not in the streets, but I respect the streets, so I'm gonna move accordingly. Period.
Yeah. Shady, you got anything else to say about this? Because, like I said, for me, I just feel like it's grown man shit. You said it right, Carl. To me, Gucci Man is being a grown man, and like, why do we keep fucking putting our hip hop artists on these pedestals of gangsters? They are rappers. Yes, Gucci Man shot and murdered some cats that Gucci sent his way. That's the shit that happens in Atlanta. Shit like Jeezy been in situations, Gucci been in situations, but at the end of the day, for us to still think Gucci Man should live by a code of the streets is crazy. This nigga is a fucking multimillionaire and a CEO. He's supposed to be business savvy and know how to run a business. And what he did was exactly what almost cost him his life with Pooh Shiesty. He's saying this is business, it's not personal. Then they even said that it had something to do with Big Scar, which I guess Big Scar was Pooh Shiesty's cousin that died, and Pooh Shiesty felt like Gucci Man wasn't there for him and didn't take care of his family.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So they said Pooh Shiesty.
Well, dude,
Go ahead, cuz.
we discussed this before. It's a difference between taking things personal and taking things and dealing with things as far as business. You got to understand when you are artist and you sign individuals that's rappers or whoever they supposed to be, you sign them because you make it personal. But then at the end of the day, it's still really business. So you really can't mix personal emotions with business because it creates a hostile environment. And that's obvious. That's what's going on with Gucci Man. He's trying to deal with things accordingly and be a businessman about things. But when you do that, you have to be shrewd and you have to be somewhat evil. I just seen a thing that said, uh, oh, matter of fact, it was Cameron. Cameron just had a discussion where he said he asked what Jay Z did, was it evil or not? But not to even vary from the subject. But the point I'm trying to make is that you have to make business decisions which might not be in the favor of the streets, but it's still business. And I don't expect Gucci to be dumb, but I don't expect Pooh Shiesty to be dumb either. But I don't expect him to also bully the situation. You ain't gonna be able to use street tactics in a business situation. You gonna force Gucci to have to work with the law. It's just
Yeah.
that's just obvious.
And again, uh, I can speak for myself when it comes to business. You in business, you have to have some sort of heart too. Like, and let me land. So Gucci Man feels like he made it. Well, Pooh Shiesty feels like Gucci Man made enough money off of him. He exceeded his contract and he wanted to renegotiate his contract. Gucci Man, I can't tell what this man's finances is personally, but I see him giving out $1 million to any of his new artists that he was going to sign, blah, blah, blah. Like, at some point in time, business can become personal. If you respect a man and this man is a part of your team, eventually it will become personal. Now,
it becomes personal for the employee, not the employer.
What's that?
The person who runs the business, it's not a personal thing. They're literally running their business. That's their livelihood as well. The person who is the employee typically is the person who takes it personal because that's who's depending on this to go right.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, you spot on. Let's see. All right, so we got one more topic I would like to discuss, and yes, we said we was gonna stay to 8, but I would love to discuss this with Shay. What's his name? Big Rank. Big Rank asked a female lady on his podcast, "Do all men cheat?" Let's watch the clip and let's discuss, because we can say, "Do all people cheat?" Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
And seeing 7 different brothers, do you think all men cheat?
I don't think all men cheat.
You know?
No. No. It's not possible. It's not possible. every man doesn't have the opportunity to cheat. Every man does not have the option to cheat. I just seen a man in a wheelchair and had no legs. Do you think he's cheating? Or do you think he'll be happy to have anybody to love him such as the way he is? So when people say all men cheat, that's just, it's not true. It can't be true.
You think all men want to cheat?
Want to cheat?
Yeah.
I kind of yes and no. Because I often hear men say things like, oh, because, you know, we get tired, we just want something new. And I don't know why men think that that's okay to say, but that's not okay to say either, because I don't know what makes men think we would want something new too.
Mm-hmm.
But men often say it like,
we're having different personalities and seeing 7 different brothers. Do you think all personalities and seeing 7 different brothers? Do you?
All right, so that's the actual clip. I think it's only right we let the first lady lead. Shay, do you think all men cheat?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
God damn.
Her example was extreme. The guy in the wheelchair, given the opportunity, the guy in the wheelchair might cheat. The guys cheat in worse scenarios. They cheat behind bars. They cheat when they have the woman of their dreams. Like, I do think that at some point, even if they're not actively cheating anymore, they have cheated.
Why?
I don't know. Shit, you tell me. You I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
You want to give your opinion before I give mine?
Yeah, I want to give my opinion. Of course I do. And my opinion is that I don't think all men cheat. I think men don't cheat. I think when you got a purpose in life and you building something with your wife, your old lady, or your girlfriend, I think it's important that you keep it straight and narrow. Even that's the thing about discipline. Sometimes men lack discipline and might get distracted easy, but I think it's important that you stay focused, and I think you got to respect your purpose. And then when you have a purpose with your significant other, it's something that you got to take seriously. This is sort of like a preacher and a first lady would have. They would have a bond that I'm not saying that always goes sweet, because it's not. That's not always the case. But this is what I'm saying. This is something that everybody needs to strive for. You need to make a purpose with your significant other, or your mate, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, and y'all need to set goals. Y'all need to take life seriously, and that's just what it is. And if you cheat, you're not taking your life serious, and you're not taking your relationship seriously, and that's just unfortunate. I think you need to definitely do that in order to have a successful relationship. And I think it's easy for a man not to cheat. Once you respect your purpose, once you respect your purpose as a man, you don't move like that.
I agree.
You don't take advantage. You listen. You only take advantage of girls when you're young. Once you do that, you know.
And I was just about to say, I agree with everything that you're saying, but I feel like that's a grown-up perspective. At some point,
No, that's what I'm saying. You sometimes you have to go through adolescence and being childish and being immature to understand what your purpose is. And this is what makes a good man. Him understanding what he been through in relationships with women, and understand that a lot of times we create our own problems. To be honest with you, as far as men, we're scared. We're scared to love. We're scared to love unconditionally. We have a problem with that. And so what happens is we play a lot of games. And in the process, it creates a battle of the roses. That means that the wife and the man is battling with one another, and they're having these internal battles inside their relationship, which is very unnecessary, very unhealthy.
Did you spot on? I mean,
yeah, I think it's.
That's my point. That's what I think leads to cheating. I don't think it's really necessary sexual desire, because I think you could get that with your mate, as long as your mate is willing to have fun with you, experience new things, toys. It's all kind of things you can experience in order to have fun with your own personal relationship. Now, if you a closed-minded individual, which I believe, shit, that's the devil. That was the devil. Hold on. When you are closed-minded, oh shit, Lord help me.
Lord,
hey, listen. My bad, but when you're a closed-minded individual, I think this is what leads to those problems and those circumstances. When dudes is not willing to be open-minded in the bedroom with their women and act like they too macho. I ain't saying do no weirdo shit like no homosexual shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying have fun with your old lady and experience and learn how to satisfy your old lady in different ways. Just keeping it lit in your bedroom. This is what I learned, and this is what me and my wife experiences.
Can I
Like,
land something? Can I say something?
Let me
no,
ask
go ahead, absolutely.
you, sure, women in the bedroom are never considered homosexual. That is between a man and a woman. That's
Thank
not
you.
homosexual
Facts.
activity.
Facts. Well, I
No,
was.
I'm saying no. I know dudes that won't even use a toy like a rose on a girl. They
Oh,
won't do that because
they
they
just
so macho. But I think they weird. I'm like, you weird, B. You weird if you not willing to do that.
I
Like, cause
agree.
I think you a cornball.
All
That's
right.
just me. I'm
So
just saying.
so I'm gonna give my opinion on. So for me, I cheated. I used to be a serial cheater. I will say that. I didn't never get caught, but like I used to cheat. And then in my last relationship, I say this all the time on the show, and I'm gonna say it again. In my last relationship, being faithful was one of the funnest things. Like I didn't have the stress of looking at my phone, hiding my phone so my mate didn't see. You know, like at one point in time, she could have picked. She never did, but she probably could have picked up my phone and went like, "There's nothing there." And if a girl messaged me, I would say like, "Such and such messaged me," like. And for me, like I said, um, this is really becoming a real man. Like you realize the power is in being faithful because actually as a kid growing up, we thought the power is having as many hoes as possible. No, the power is how many hoes or how many women want you, and you still choose to pick this person every day and make sure you do right by her. And let me tell you something: there is power in the beauty of a relationship that your mate can trust you. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Like, cause like the experience that I had with both of my last relationships, I never worried about my exes like doing anything weird to me, and it is a good feeling. So why don't they deserve it back? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So from here on out, I promise you, from here on out, I will remain faithful because I'm really like I'm tired. I'm motherfucking tired. Mm-hmm. Now, I ain't got time to be fucking like a rabbit and trying to please 10 different. I ain't got. Just give me one motherfucker that want to come home with me every day and choose me every day because, like I said, what I've been through, I just want somebody to choose me every day, and then I'll choose them back. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for me. It's deeper than cheating at this point. It's deeper than how many women you can sleep with. It's about like make your woman. I'll give this advice to anybody: make your woman your best friend. You don't all the homeboy shit. Yeah, like you can have Carls and the dudes on the side to hang out with or talk to on the phone, but make your woman your best friend because at the end of the day, y'all should be best friends. Y'all eat, sleep together. Y'all got kids together. Whatever situation may be, your woman should be your best friend. And you should be faithful. And you should come home every night. And you should do right by her. And you should take pride in doing right by her because trusting. Well, remember your bet on Baby Boy? She said, "You got me out here looking stupid." I finally understand that shit now. Like the woman does look stupid when the man is out here fucking. Because women take pride in that shit too. They be like, "I'm fucking on this girl's dude." It's almost like some women got some weird fetish to where they like fucking other women men. It's weird.
Women are naturally competitive with each other. So even if that woman,
Well, I don't.
to try to explain to my ex all the time, even if that woman feels like she has nothing else on me in any aspect of life, right? I don't, just for conversation's sake, like I have a better job, I'm prettier than her, I handle business better than her, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. The one thing that she will hold on to is the fact that I could fuck her man. Mm-hmm. It don't matter what this bitch got, I could fuck her man though. Mm-hmm. And that's all that they need. And they feel like, boom, they're here. So then when you're a woman and you're out and you repping your man, because when women are in love, we gonna rep our man. Like that's just what it is. Like we gonna wear his jersey every chance we get. And you repping your man and you got this little nothing ass bitch over here snickering because she knows she fucked your man last week. Yeah, like that's embarrassing. You know, as a woman, that will completely destroy the way you look at your relationship in totality. Like, it'll take the whole fairy tale out of the relationship.
Carl, yeah, I think
I don't necessarily. I think it's corny for a chick to even think that way. I'm talking about the side chick at this point. If we're referring to the side chick and she thinks like that, she's an idiot. Because even if a dude do take advantage of a girl trying to take advantage of that situation, she's still playing herself. like even if she think that like that's a moral victory, it's really not. That's just sort of like getting a,
Hey, Carl.
second place trophy for
Moral,
participation. What's up?
in the famous words of Jay-Z, moral victories is for minor league coaches. Like,
Thank
moral
you. That's what
victory.
I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you. If you a side chick and you think like that, you in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
Sometimes hey, sometimes a side chick need to understand she just regular and basic. That's what a side chick need to understand. I'm saying that like I'm a cheater, but I really don't move like that
But even
because,
if you
like
do,
y'all said, you don't never want to give nobody the opportunity to be disrespectful towards your mate. That shit is not cool.
Yep.
Period.
I agree. Hey guys, now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Iranians. Because Trump
And
didn't.
Iranians?
Yeah, Trump didn't do shit. He did drop a bomb today on the bridge. Did you see that shit?
I heard that he was supposed to, but he didn't.
He did. I seen the motherfucking video. He dropped a bomb. He dropped Hiroshima on their ass. He did some. Yeah, they fucked up Iran today. They fucked up Iran today. Y'all didn't see that shit? I'm just glad he didn't set off no nuclear shit because he was acting like it was going to be catastrophic and a lot of people's casualties.
You
Was gonna
can't set off nuclear bombs, man. It's gonna kill everybody. You can't do it. That's why you got to be respectful of it. It's like everybody got the kill switch, but everybody got to be respectful because once any one country do that, everybody's gonna do it. We all gonna be smithereens. Period. We can't.
yeah.
You got to respect it. You got to
Hey,
respect what it is.
so anybody got something to say? You got something to say before we get up out of here, Shay? Yes, it's a short show today. Fuck, we started late. People got lives.
Hey,
Short show.
dude. Shout out to Isaac. I didn't mean to be disrespectful by calling him by his nickname. My fault. Shout out to Isaac though, for sure. And what's it? What
was disrespectful?
No,
About
no, we was no. I was just running it
he
back,
called
just
you
being
Barl T,
respectful. You
and
said
he
that I had
called you
something to
Barl
say, and
T
I
in
did.
the chat. He called you Barl T. He said, "What up, Barl T?" He called you Barl T in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Y'all even.
I ain't want to do. Cool.
This is the smartest dumb people. I want to say this before I get up out of here. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Don't eat chicken and pizza like I've been doing on my diet.
Get your ass in the gym.
Get your ass in the
Fuck with chicken, my nigga. What's wrong with you?
Tell you, I got the little tight shirt on. I ain't gonna lie, I got the tight shirt on today. I kind of feel muscular. I might start wearing muscle shirts. I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't got nothing to do with chicken.
Man, I'm fat to the motherfucker. Hey, look, this is the smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude Johnson. Big Shay in the building. Big Barl. Y'all have a great, great night.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yo, are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest